Hey everyone, it's Mike with It's Pittsfield Tonight. I am here with Sarah Muil. Sarah is running for Pittsfield School Committee this year. Sarah, thank you for taking the time to do this again.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I appreciate it, Mike.
Absolutely. We got to be on the lookout for the birds, make sure that doesn't happen again.
For sure.
You're the
I think
last
we're
of the...
pretty safe in my neighborhood. I don't know.
Well, I thought we were safe at Park Square, but...
This is true.
So, like I said, you're running for Pittsfield School Committee this year.
Yes.
And I'm going to start with the same question I ask everyone. What made you decide to run for school committee this year?
Yeah, I worked on the restructuring committee with the middle schools, and I really loved the collaboration that we had with everyone from admin to educators in the classroom, paraprofessionals, the bus company. We all worked together towards some common goals for children, and I think that we came up with a pretty good framework, and I'm hoping that we'll fill in the blanks as we move along. We have a big deadline in December that we have to meet regarding transportation. So hopefully if that comes through, then we're ready to go and move forward with everything. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for those that don't know you, you do have, from us talking before, a long history in education. Can you touch on that a little bit?
Sure. I've been an early educator in Berkshire County for over 30 years in different capacities. Everything from an infant, toddler teacher, preschool teacher, director of an early childhood center, and family advocate and education supervisor with the Berkshire County Head Start. I'm also currently on the board at Berkshire County Head Start. And I've always worked for children and families in Berkshire County, and I want to see what's best for them and see that happening everywhere. Children are our future. It's not just a cute little tagline. It's actually true. They will be taking care of us when we're older. And so it's really important for us to lay a really great foundation for them in education so that they can become the citizens that they should be as they get older. So
I couldn't agree more with that. And was there, last year, especially Pittsfield High School made the media a lot.
Yes.
Was any of that influential in you throwing your hat in the ring this year?
I actually know, because I had thought about doing it when I was on the restructuring committee, and then that kind of came out in the middle of that process. I think it certainly helped give me my final push to think there really needs to be some new people in the school committee, because I just think that there wasn't enough oversight, certainly not enough transparency for families. Communication is really difficult. And so, yeah, I feel like a lot of us were left in the dark and not really knowing what was going on. And it's really hard to sift through parents, on Facebook, just having some ideas or small ideas of what's going on. It's really important to know what's actually accurate information. And so I didn't feel like we were getting that.
Right. And when it's not coming out officially, those people talking on social media takes off even further. And,
Absolutely. Yeah.
That was a confusing
down a rabbit
one.
hole for sure. So it was a very confusing time. And I think it was, that's also devastating for those educators that were involved. It's devastating for the children and the families that were involved, because, you're under 18, you are a child still. You still, adults have responsibility to you. And I think that, that broke a lot of trust for families. And, yeah,
Is that something you're hearing when you're talking to the constituents?
It is, definitely. I know that was certainly part of a lot of conversation that came up afterwards, that people just felt like they couldn't trust the system any longer. They couldn't trust the school committee to basically make any decisions moving forward. They were really worried about what was going to happen next, because they didn't see anyone, taking a stand either way right at the very beginning. And I think that's what had to happen. That no one came out right at the gate to say, we'll get to the crux of the matter and figure this out.
Right, and I feel like a lot of that, even up to this point, went unanswered.
I think that's true. I think there's definitely still some answers that are not, we just won't get the answers, it sounds like. So I know Sierra was trying to get reports, and other people have tried to get information, and it's very difficult to find it. I also do understand confidentiality. I think that that's really important, that we do have to hold that in mind. But I still think that something needed to be said and done about this more immediate.
I agree, because I've done a lot of elections, and this year, for the first time ever, school committee is getting far more attention than the city council. People are really, really interested in this.
Yeah.
So that being said, for people who want to learn more about your campaign or support you or host a sign or something like that, what's the best way for them to reach out to you?
Facebook is the easiest way. I'm listed as Sarah Muil. I know I've gotten a lot of friend requests that I've answered. I try to get on there at least once a day to check it out. I also posted recently in Pittsfield information page, so hopefully some people were able to see my video from PCTV. People hopefully will see this on there as well. I'll definitely post it there once it's out. Pay attention as much as you can so that
Are you looking
what's going on.
for any volunteers or people to hold signs for you on election day or anything like that?
If anyone would like to volunteer or talk to me more, you can reach me at smitchmuil, MITCHMUIL, @gmail.com. You can also friend request me on Facebook, Sarah Muil, and I would love to chat with people. I'd love to, if you would like to volunteer, that's great. So, yeah, thank you.
Awesome. Well, Sarah, I can't thank you enough for taking the time again to do this. That one blue jab, and keeping my eye on him.
I bet he's been waiting. He's just waiting in the wings.
He just went to go get some friends, I think.
Well, I guess we've avoided it this time. So Thank you so much. I appreciate you redoing this as well.
Absolutely. And everybody, Tuesday, November 4th,
Yes.
make sure you vote.
Please, definitely vote. Even if you're not voting for me, please get out and vote. It's really an important election, and it's an extremely important time in our community. This is really about the city of Pittsfield and the children in our community and coming together and really making a difference. Thank you.
Absolutely. So thank you again, and I'll do a follow-up with you after the 4th.
Sounds great. Thank you.